With the recent addition of the submarine paragon, it's time we redo the military only challenge to see how much further we can get this time. Last time we played this was in update 35, where we reached round 283 on Candy Falls. Since last time, a lot has changed to give us a better chance at reaching round 300. Not only do we have another paragon in the military category, but we also have a lot of new monkey knowledge points to make our paragon stronger. One of which is the Paragon of Power Monkey Knowledge that increases the attack speed of your paragon if no tier 5 of that tower is placed on the map. So in this run we won't be placing, for example, the Flying Fortress down again once we have our Doom ship. We also have a very nice quality of life change for this challenge. Our farming will begin with some boats and then will consist mostly of middle path snipers. Last time I pressed the ability button several thousand times, causing my fingers to actually hurt from doing so much fingering. Nowadays, if you use the tier 5 middle path ability, all the tier 4s will trigger as well, which makes the game a lot less painful. I really hope that they implement the same thing for the druids as well, so we won't have any fingering problems whenever we redo the magic only challenge. After filling the water with some boat farms and 2 more boats that will eventually be our other tier 5 towers, we start building our sniper farm. As soon as we have a couple of snipers up, we will get the energizer, as this will shorten our cooldowns and make us more money. Although money won't really end up being an issue in this run because sniper farms are actually pretty OP, but we do want to build a healthy stack of cash for the late game, as we will need to eventually sell and rebuy Sealy to spam her hex ability, and that gets pretty expensive pretty fast. In the 80s we build our Flying Fortress, as we want to start farming pops for the Ace, while the boats will get the necessary pops from the income, since each dollar counts as 4 pops towards the Paragon degree. The energizer that we got, we decided to place in the bottom left so that it will decam with the DDT so that the Ace can attack them, and we also placed the Ace near Isili so that we can use her totem on it as well. We also got a Mad and a Ray of Doom to prevent any leaks while the Ace is gathering pops, and at round 154 we were ready to create the Paragon, and I placed it in the top left corner and set it to Wing Monkey. Then we just get the snipers back and wait a few more rounds until round 172, where we create the boat paragon also to degree 91. Then we fill the water with submarines and start farming pops for the sub paragon. After eventually getting the paragon, I decided to fill the water with boats to farm again for a while, because I don't really need more defense for a while longer anyway. I did end up with way more cash than I needed, but better to be safe than sorry. Once I reached 260, I decided it was time to create the final setup, as at this point I had over 10 million already. I got all tier 5 mortars, darklings, snipers and helis, and then I filled a lot of the space with tier 4 aces. The water I filled with submarines, because at this point I was not sure if I wanted to submerge the sub-paragon or not. The Paragon's buff to their damage is a lot, but we don't really have anything to buff their attack speed with, so I don't know if it's a good idea to submerge or not. I ended up not submerging it, so I kept the energizer for the cooldown reduction, and thus we decided to have tier 5s placed on the map and lose out on the Paragon of Power Monkey Knowledge for this Paragon, but not the others. I moved the Sealy to the top area of the map, and I got a favored trade near her for the extra sellback value once we start selling and rebuying to spam her Hex ability. This way we will lose less money and can keep going for longer in case money were to end up becoming a problem. I also got a lot of top path snipers and tier 4 middle path dartlings that I attached tech bots to trigger their abilities out of sync, so that we have a constant stream of abilities that will stun the DDTs. Reason being is that DDTs can really become an issue due to the lack of stuns. When a fortified bad pops late, the inside fortified DDT can speed through the last bit of your defense unless you have some snipers and dartlings to stun them. And then the setup is done. We have already managed to pass the previous record of 283, and we are not even rebuying Isili yet, so things are looking pretty good to reach that elusive round 300. We interrupt this fantastic video for some even more fantastic news. I have long said that I intend to eventually start streaming regularly, and that day has finally come. So far I've only streamed 5 times here on YouTube, but from now on I intend on streaming a minimum of 2 times per week, but hopefully as much as 4 times per week, depending on how much editing work I have that particular week. The streams from now on will be over on my Twitch channel instead of YouTube at twitch.tv/macandrules, which is my old Twitch that I used to stream COD Zombies on a long time ago. The streams may be a bit different from what you may expect. They will be less family friendly when it comes to the language, and as for the content, I will of course mostly be streaming BTD6, but that's not really what the stream is about. It's about following me in my life and on my journey, trying out what it's like to be a full-time content creator. The stream won't turn on when I want to play bloons and then turn off when I'm done. I want to try and stream most of my day. You'll see me play games, read the daily content creator drama on Reddit, trade Bitcoin, play some big poker tournaments, and then even cook dinner. You heard correctly, folks. I have rigged up my apartment with 3 cameras, 2 by the PC and 1 by the kitchen, along with a mini monitor above my stove so I can even read the chat whilst I'm cooking. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. You know, my streams used to be only for special events, but my future streams, I want to be the exact opposite. I want to be live as much as possible and turn it into a stream where you can, you know, just always have it open and have some company. I hope to eventually reach a point where I stream on most days, starting in the morning before making breakfast and then capturing my entire day on stream. But as I said, I'm starting with 2 to 4 days a week because streaming can be pretty socially exhausting, and I don't want to promise too much from the very start before I get used to streaming very often like I did in the Call of Duty days. Subscribing on Twitch will get you access to the VIP level 1 chat in my Discord server, as well as these sub badges, and let's not forget the fantastic emotes such as Mac and Kappa, Mac and PogChamps, Mac and Biceps, literally Mac and Gosling, Mac and Cookin', and just a regular picture of me, Mac and Ban, Mac and Madge, and many more fantastic emotes to come. Once this video is over, head on down to the description and click the link to my Twitch, because I am live right now. As soon as I upload this video, I will be going live to stream the entire Saturday evening, consisting of some bloons, cooking some steak sandwiches, and then getting to know the man with the 24-inch biceps. Also, click the link to my Instagram and drop me a follow there as well. This way you can follow me even when I'm not live, as here I will post the occasional photos and reels. Take this one for example. Roses are red, violets are blue. I have a better setup than you. Nice and humble. Anyway, enjoy the last bit of this video and then check out all the links below, and I will see you over on Twitch. Now, back to the video. We eventually reached round 300 and we still have not needed to sell and rebuy a Sealy. The first round we needed to do that was round 306, and from that point on we needed to do it pretty much every round, more and more times per round the further we went. Unfortunately, round 322 was impossible. Spamming Sealy's hex was not enough, so I tried rebuying Sealy plus the boat paragon for the hook-in ability, and that got pretty close, but in the end it was not enough. From round 283 in update 35 to 322 in update 41, we finally managed to break the round 300 barrier. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and remember to check out the stream, link below, and I will see you over on Twitch.